everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. Gabby. I wanted to make this YouTube channel to share and document my life as a high school Spanish teacher and a cheer coach. For my first video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A so you get to know a little bit about me and a little bit about my teaching life. So like I said, my name is Gabby and I'm going into my third year teaching. I graduated from Texas State University in 2023 where I majored in Spanish and I minored in exercise sport science. A little background of the username. My username is Miss Avocado. The reason being is because my last name sounds like avocado. This nickname actually started when I was in high school. My friends would call me Avocado. My students call me Miss Avocado, Miss A, Coach A, anything like that. The first segment of questions is about my teacher life. Question number 1, why did you decide to become a Spanish teacher? Spanish is my first language. I have been using the language since I was super little. I still use it with my family and every time I'm back home. I knew I wanted to be a teacher pretty early on. I decided Spanish because, like I said, this is my first language. It's been around me my whole life. So I thought it'd be amazing to teach this language and the culture and everything that comes with it. Question number 2 is how do you keep your classroom fun but also on track? So this is something that I'm very passionate about. I love taking the lesson plan and taking what I'm supposed to be teaching and tweaking it a little bit to make sure that my students are engaged. This sounds way harder than it needs to be. It literally just starts with real world connections. So what I like to do is to take the lesson plan and tweak little things. That can look like including gifts that are funny to them, topics that are going on in today's world, finding a way to incorporate that into my lesson plan. Always key to making sure they're engaged. For example, in my Spanish class, one of our daily warm-ups is to talk to your neighbor and say, how are you feeling today? How are you doing? And I like to put gifts on the screen with different feelings that the students might be feeling because they will relate to it, they will like it. The next question is, what is your favorite Spanish unit to teach? My favorite unit to teach is the food unit. I love this unit because we're learning about all the foods in Latin America, and this unit, students can really be creative. Part of the unit, they are making a menu, they are making a restaurant in Spanish, they are being so creative. The other side is a speaking project where students get to play roles. One of them gets to be a waiter, one of them gets to be a customer, and they get to kind of role play and order food in Spanish from their own restaurants that they created. The next segment is my cheer coaching. Question number 1 is how did you start coaching cheer? I come from a dance background. I was on my high school's dance drill team when I was in high school all 4 years. My coaches growing up played a pivotal role in my life. Now I want to be the coach that I loved having when I was their age. When I first got the job at the district I'm at, I wanted to be in the dance world and I wanted to coach dance. Unfortunately, they did not have a dance opening, but they did have a cheer opening. This was really scary because I never did cheer. I had friends that did it. I always thought it was really cool. So it was really scary, but my admin and the other cheer coaches made me feel really welcomed, and they were very clear that I wouldn't be alone in this and that I would have people guiding me on how to coach cheer. So after my first year, it was so amazing and I'm so happy I did this. Now I can't imagine not doing cheer. I love the girls so much. I love my other cheer coach co-workers so much. And the cheerleaders do a little halftime show, do a pep rally. I can coach them and help them with the dance aspects. Next question is, what's the most rewarding moment you've had as a cheer coach? This goes back to what I just said. The most rewarding moment for me is being the coach that I had growing up. I love that I get to make these relationships with these girls and not only coach them in cheer, but watch them grow, and love that they know they can come to me for anything, whether it's cheer related, school related, life related. The last segment is a little get to know me. The first question is 3 words that describe you. I would have to say fun, energetic, and bubbly. Zodiac sign, I'm a Pisces. My birthday is March 19. I'm a pretty emotional girly. Question number 3 is one thing that students would be shocked to know about you. I actually have 2 things. My first one is that I also work for the Dallas Cowboys football team. This has been such a fun experience. I've only done it for 2 years now. This is so much fun. A lot of my students are Cowboys fans and a lot of them go to the games, so they get to see me at the home game. Anytime I mention that, they think it's pretty cool. Last month I got to work the media day with the football team and that was such a fun experience. And thing number 2 is that I love music. I love concerts. I go to a lot of concerts. When I bring this up to my students, it is such a conversation starter because they love to ask me questions about what artists I've seen, what's my favorite music, who do I like. And the last question is, how do you stay motivated as a teacher and a coach? I stay motivated by being creative and having a creative outlet. I love that in the teaching world and in the coaching world, I can be creative. In the classroom, I can be creative with my lesson plans, the activities, my slideshows, anything like that, my room. And in the coaching world, I'm actually the social media manager, I guess you could say, for the cheerleaders' Instagram. So I run our Instagram page, and that's another creative outlet for me. I get to make cute little posts, cute little reels, and capture all the moments. Those were all the questions for today. If you have any other questions that I did not answer, you can leave them in the comment below and I will get back to them. Subscribe and follow me for more. I go back to school in about 2 weeks, so I will be filming a classroom setup for my 3rd year. See you next time, bye.